Binary option trading has many advantages for the trader as compared to the various other types of trading available to you over the counter. With binary options trading, for instance, you can trade whether you're a beginner or an advanced trader. And the more you trade, the more you focus on a specific asset and become an expert in trading that asset. With binary options trading, it requires a very small initial investment. So with the company we'll be looking at today, Opteck, for instance, a minimum of $25, which is very small, great for beginner traders. When you trade binary options, you'll know your risk up front. You can only risk what you actually trade with. So unlike Forex, which is uncapped, with binary options trading, if you trade with $25, that's all you can possibly lose. Binary option trading allows you to trade across a really wide selection of assets, including Forex, stocks, indices, and commodities. And as said before, you can really focus on some of those types and become an expert on, say, the Euro USD or on the gold. With binary options trading, you can trade 24 hours a day. And there's a massively high profit return with binary options trading, so much higher as compared to, for instance, Forex trading. So today we'll be looking at Opteck, who are a company based in the UK, who really focus very heavily on new traders and offering them, massive amounts of training and tutorials. And they have these great kind of like education center as well as learning videos. These are training for binary options, and these are really fantastic. And also a training video on how to use the platform. So that's really good. Now, let's just take a look into the trading room, the Opteck trading room now. And I'm just going to log in. There's not too much on the site to confuse you. It's a very sort of simple site, and it's just really the basics, everything that you need. You can make a deposit directly from the platform here, and you can see your balance here. Okay, now here are all the assets you can trade, and you simply move across to pick the one that you'd like to trade with. By the way, you can see that this is currently not available. It's opening at 11:20. And there are two types of trading platform here, the high-low. Will the asset, which is this movement here on the graph, reach the expiry, which is this line here? Will it go above or below its current position? Now, you have two options here. You can either place a trade from here, directly from the charts, which is a great feature, or again, you can place it from here. So, right now, there seems to be an upward trend, so I'll guess on the call, and I'll trade $100. By the way, I can move that up and down here. You can see you can invest a minimum of $25 up to $500. So let's go $100, invest now, and success. That's my trade. And you can see here all of my recently opened trades. So originally I placed a Euro USD, which is closing at 10.15. And if I actually, these are $65 returns. So if I do come in the money at the end of this trade, I'll have $165 to show for it. Okay, so now we'll take a little look at the one touch option. The idea of one touch, and right now we're looking at the indices, the CAC 40, the CAC 40. Now, one touch, this is the expiry line here. If you think the asset line here is going to touch, then you would simply click call. If you think it's going to touch the bottom line, then you click put. So the trend so far is in a downwards motion. So I would like to click, I'm going to trade $100 on the put, and I'm going to invest now. And if I just scroll down, you can see that that trade action is now opened. I traded at 12.59. The position will close at 110. The amount I traded 100, and you can see that now you cannot make a trade with the CAC 40. It's closed for trading. So I literally just got in there, And that's one-touch trading, very simple. Okay, let's take a look now at, let's go back to the home page and take a look at banking methods. So when you deposit or withdraw, you need to use the same funding method. Simply go into here, Visa methods, MasterCard, wire transfer and Cashew. Opteck, very simple, gives you exactly what you need. Perfect, by the way, for new traders. And if you'd like to take a look more about the company, just click on the company profile. In conclusion, a very, very professional service, a very good company with very good offering, specifically for new traders. In total, we're very pleased to give Opteck.com a 9 out of 10.